everybody, it's Janet, and as you can see, I'm back in my front room. It is around 9:15, 9:20, 9:15 in the morning, and what I need to do in here is move everything that belongs into my craft room, get my table all cleared up, move some of the stuff that I don't need right now for a long time. I'm going to put them out on the back porch and pack those up so I can take them to my storage room. And that is about where I am right now. I believe this is where I left off a long time ago. I haven't been able to get back to you guys for a while. Too many things happening around here, both with my health and my husband's health, and things breaking down around the house that had to be fixed. And I just could not get back to taping until now. So that's what today is about. Just trying to not clean, but clear my little area. Because once this is all cleaned up and vacuumed and whatever, I'm going to be moving all my sewing stuff in here, because that's what I'm going to be doing, is getting back to my lap blankets. I switch off like this so I don't get bored. You guys know how being bored is. Oh, Mom, I don't have nothing to do. Oh. Well, that's me. I get into a funk, I leave everything like this, go away, and I come back, and I'm going, oh my God, I have to clean all this before I can do what I really wanted to do, which is craft. So that's where we are right now, is moving and packing and straightening everything up, seeing what I can put into my storage. So the first thing I gotta do is start, and I really don't want to start, but I got to. I have a limited time to do a little bit. My husband is out of the house for about an hour and a half, I hope. And I really got to get something done in here. So, join me, and if you can, help me move some of this stuff out of the way. And let's get started. I just had my last yard sale last Saturday, and I didn't do so well, but I didn't do so bad. I did on the low end of what I normally do for this time of year. So that kind of bummed me out a little bit. But what little bit of money I did make, I did cover my tables and had a little bit left over. And I mean a little bit. but that's okay. That's what I needed. I have my beads out because I was making bracelets for family and my friends at church. And I gotta give those to them the next couple of Sundays from now. So that's what I was doing. Just simple little bracelets. Here's some. Others have already been mailed off, so I can't show you those. But just simple little bracelets that I thought my friends would enjoy. I have 3 friends at church that really we go on trips with and stuff like that. So that's what this is for. I gotta straighten this out before I can take it and put it away. Oh, I do have another. Thought I wasn't imagining that. Here it is. That one. Is this one smaller? No, it's not. Okay. I'm missing that. Here's another one. Here it is. Oh, I was missing one. You know, I got these back in a long time ago. Hobby Lobby for $7.99. I got them for half price at the time, so I wasn't on purpose. It was by accident, and I went, woo, I got a half off. Then I went back a couple weeks ago, and I was looking for some spacer beads. And the spacer beads that I had bought at the same time I got this was at $10.99. So when I went back to see if they had any more, they went up to $12.99. I don't know if they were had a sale or not. I didn't even try because they didn't have the ones I wanted. So they only had the flat bead, spacer beads, and I really wanted the round ones, and they just did not have them. Stuff that in there. Trying to get this as flat as possible, because I need to stack my things up in there, because I don't have that much room in there. So everything gets stacked. Last month I sold at my yard sale more bracelets than I sold anything else. So I thought, wow, I'll make more bracelets. Maybe they'll sell again really well. I get up to the yard sale, and you know what sold? You wouldn't believe it. Magnets. I didn't have that many magnets, but that's what sold. So if it wasn't for those magnets, I would have came home with no money at all. And they were just little glass magnets. Didn't sell them for very much each, you know, so. But I guess people were looking for magnets. These are findings. I gotta put them way in there too. What's in this? Oh. It's a bead. I find all my beads and put them away. There's a bead. What's that bead from? Bead. I find the other beads. These are things that I had made but didn't finish putting them to, adding them to whatever it was I was going to make one. Either a purse dangle or a keychain, whatever. So that's what this is. This I'm going to put over here with the other unfinished. Now, oops, put that there. Okay, I'm going to take this and put it in there. Be right back. Okay, here's my tools. Those are too big. I didn't know they were open. Now they're all over my table. I gotta do this quick because not only do I want to be finished taping before my husband gets here, but also before my back gives out from me bending over so much. Here's another loose one. Oh, there's one. Trying to find more of the beads. Oh, there's one. Beads. Where's that? There it is. Okay. One more for this. See what these are. Oh, okay. Just what I was looking for. I hope this isn't too boring for you, watching me do this. I know it's boring for me to do it, but I gotta do it. I've been putting it off too much, too long. Oops, there's more. I gotta go through this, see what all I have in that. It's gonna go right there. Oh, beads. I found some more beads. Woo! I noticed that I have a lot of stuff, beads and things like that. But what I don't have a lot of, that I run out of quite often, is little findings, jump rings, lobster claws. You know, the things that go with making, to make something other than the beads. I have zillions of beads. But to put them together, I run out of it because I used it to make something else. Isn't that the thing? And then you have to go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Our Joann's closed down. I loved going to Joann's for my material. Well, Hobby Lobby too. And bummer. Got me to where I could go here and there, make a day out of it, being out, you know. I miss that. Now I just have 2 places to go to do all my shopping. For my crafts. And buying stuff offline is not as exciting as going out and to the stores and going up and down the halls, so the aisles, looking for things. Looking for something that you can't find, and then you look for somebody who works there and you can't find them. Why is it so hard to find somebody in Hobby Lobby to help you? I don't know, but I had to chase a guy after a guy to help me find something. I literally had to chase him down because I seen him go zip this way while I was looking at something that I was looking for in one aisle, and he made it about 3 aisles down before I was able to catch him. And say, hey, can you help me? Oh yeah, what do you need? Real? Oops, this one. I shouldn't be closing these when I need them open. Now, if I can't find it at Hobby Lobby, I go to Michael's. Sometimes they don't have it either. I know, I was in Michael's a couple weeks ago in their jewelry department, and they only have one small aisle, and half of that was findings. That's it. What happened to all the rest of it? They used to have 2, 3 aisles of it. Now it's only down to like 4 feet, 6 feet, 6 feet of shelving. Come on. I know I'm on a pet peeve right here. But, now that people are going back to work and they don't, they're not stuck at home doing craft stuff to keep busy, the craft people are not, selling their stuff anymore, and like in Walmart, I could hardly find anything anymore. When there used to be, like I said, about three rows of nothing but crafts. Now I go there and barely one. I'm not talking about the sewing. I'm talking about the jewelry. I go, don't people make jewelry anymore? I guess not enough to keep them up on the shelf in a big batch. But then, you know, I had to cut back too on mine because I have to use my money on something else, like paying bills. So, I'm going to put that in these. Oops. I was going to use this, but it's torn. It wasn't closed, and I didn't want the stuff to come out of it. My like I said, I hope this is not too boring for you. I gotta move, my lamp out of the way so you guys can see me better instead of around it. So let me do that right now while I'm thinking of it, because later I'm not going to be thinking of it. I'm going to forget. Oops. And I hit myself in the face. Everything is curled around the leg. Let me move it over here. Now, when I was at the yard sale, and I had put all my stuff out on my table, it was still early, about maybe 7:30. And I walked around. It's just a one little stretch. It's of vendors right there. I think we had about 7 vendors on that day. Not that many. Anyway, when I was walking through, I happened to come across this silicone mold for, I think, for cakes, little cakes. And I go, oh, those are so cute. Let me show you what they are. Can you see? Yeah. A ladybug, a bee, oh, and a butterfly. I thought, those are so cute, but they're so deep. What would I make with this? And I go, well, soap. I'm not into soaps, making soaps. That's the one thing my husband said. Please do not make soaps. He can't take the smell of making soaps. I said, okay. And anyway, I was thinking, other than cakes, which I know won't eat them, what else can I make? And then I go, I can pour resin in these and turn them into paperweights. That's pretty good. That's a really good idea, especially for the ladybugs, I think, because they're nice and round. But I thought that was a good idea. I had gotten this. Got where I got it. A little silicone mold again of clouds and a rainbow. I go, what can I make with that? A tray. Not too deep, but that would have been a good tray. And here's one of a unicorn horse. Again, I thought of a tray for a little girl. See, you can come up with all kinds of reasons and ideas why you need to buy something. Lucky for me, that little little silicone tray right there, that yellow one, was cost me only $2 to buy. And so if it had costed more, of course, I wouldn't have gotten it. Okay, this goes. See what's in this one. Oh, okay. I'm gonna cut this in half. Careful one. I was holding this when I was cutting, and I almost cut myself right here. Okay. Got to be careful. Come on. There we go. This is open. And my husband goes, when are you going to clean this mess up in here? Looks like a bomb went off. I go, yeah. Oh, you want to know something? I think it's funny because of what it means to me. When I was in, I believe my 40s, I was working part-time as a office clerk at this warehouse that made ammunitions. And I was, the very first day that I got there, they were telling me, oh, this is what you do and whatever. When this man walks in and he takes one look at me, he had a arm cast on, and he took one look at me and he says, you come with me. So the lady that was with me, she goes, yes, go with him. So I went with him. I don't remember his name, and for a whole week and a half, no, 2 weeks I worked for him. I did not do any office work. He did not want me to be his office helper. He wanted me to trail after him everywhere he went, to be his arms, his hands. And what he got to do was, we went out of the building, way out in the back, to this little cement block shed that wasn't really a shed. It was about half the size of my house. And we go in, and he goes, I need you to put, do this, do that, and then come right back on the other side of the glass with me. So I did what he did and what he's told me, and I came back, and he goes, see that button right there? I said, yes, sir. He goes, when I tell you, I want you to push it. I go, okay. He goes, push it. So I pushed the button, and it was like, bang! I go, what the? He goes, now push this button. And I pushed that button. It went boom! And he had me do that about maybe 5 more times. Each one sounded a little bit louder than the last one. And it turned out that he got to test all those ammunitions in the back. That was his job. And for 2 weeks, that was my job. I got to set them off. And I had so much fun. Well, now I'm in my late 60s, and our church is where the ammunition building used to be. They had gotten rid of the bunker that was in the back where they shot off all this ammunition. My office. But it was the same building. So they sold that building to my church, and that's where I go. Talk about full circle. Isn't that very weird that I had worked there for 2 weeks all those years ago, and now I go to church there? I always thought that was really, really great. But yeah, I got to shoot off ammunition bullets, not just those rifle kind, but I got to put for a missile in there. And it wasn't the whole missile, it was just that one tip, that just to test it. And I did that for 2 weeks, and then his arm got better, and I was out of a job. But that was the most fun I ever had on a job. That brings back really fond memories of that. Okay, now back to this. This goes into there we go. And this is what I'm going to be doing for probably all week, because I know I'm not going to be able to do this all in one day. I just wanted to say hello, welcome back, and hope you visit me again. I got things all over the place. Please like my videos, and if you want to see more, become a subscriber. I don't have that many people. I haven't been on very long or very much. But it would help if I knew people were watching my videos. And I thank you very much, and till next time, bye-bye. Okay guys, this is the front room. This is what I have so far. I still need to bring in my sewing machines and other stuff. Clean up some more stuff. But basically, this is what it looks like. I didn't want you to wait, see what I did. So, like before, I'm never going to be finished. Always going to be improving. So, no telling what this will turn out to be in another year. I don't want to redo this one. But next is my craft room. Got to get that one going too. Once I get this one finished, of course. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.